Now, where did I put that?
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Rumors circulate, rumors about the horrible events of the past moons. They speak.
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate? Very well. We will need a 100-penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like. Excellent. You will not regret this. Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed. To make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. And should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest. Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant to you.
There comes a point when you just have to live with it.
Of course. A wise decision. Hello, how may I be of service? Penny pouches. So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he? Show me. Yes, this looks solid indeed. Here is your money.
Greetings. Some shit's never.
Yes?
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Many of you may have heard it already. There's war in Kira.
Walk blessed. It's good to see you.
Come.
Ahoy.
Who are you?
Walk blessed. Now, if it isn't the hero of the hour. The word of the stunt you pulled with those petrified got around. Mael Doloran himself wishes to see you. I strongly assume he's planning to hire you as a protector. Congratulations on that. Oh, you did? I'm impressed. Particularly since he's in the guild house, just on the other side of the street. Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting. If that's what snappy sounds like to you, maybe you should consider a change of profession. I heard the bathing house is still looking for harlots. I have done that, more than enough. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed by how you, without a moment's... But I guess that's just how this world works. Business is business. Forget about it. You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself. Walk blessed.
Walk blessed.
Walk blessed, my sir.
You're an outlander, aren't you? I can tell.
Walk blessed, my sir.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
I think I've seen you before, haven't I? You work for the Order. Do you know who those wild mages up in the temple are? I mean, sure, if the Grand Master trusts them, who am I to doubt his decision? But still, I don't know.
Walk blessed, my sir.
You're the guy who found the caravan, right? Go on in. The guildmaster is waiting for you.
Take a seat.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Mael DeLorean, by my path, Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name? Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector. How? With floors made of marble and statues of gold? This is not a brothel for nobles. It's a place of work. And in my experience, that kind of nonsense does one thing above all else: distract. It does, but the circumstances are anything but ordinary. That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mindalus was young and full of ideals, but his behavior these days continues to remind me that those times are long past. I suppose he thinks your promotion is unfair to the other recruits, but you're fit for the task. Even he should see that. The same as working for the trading post, only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands. You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle, and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that. You don't have to be. You help the Sickle when it needs help, and you get paid. That's it. Good. Can you read and write? Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start. Yes? Excellent. Then we can start right away. Are you ready for your first assignment as a Protector? Before I tell you, I have to ask you something. Are you familiar with the Blue Islands Coalition? The Blue Islands Coalition is a league of powerful I take it you've heard about the civil war on Calais. It has been going on for 2 years now. Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Calais, succeeded in restoring rudimentary order. Blasphemous rumors about the supposed death of the Lightborn. It's ridiculous when you say it out loud like that. But the Calayans never were a god. They wanted all the power for themselves, so they spread a rumor that the gods were dead, and that it was time for a new order to arise. At first it was just a few remaining servants of the... Then the latter started turning on each other. Thousands of people died. It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices for spices, cane sugar, and Calayan cloth have exploded. And while some might profit from this, most merchants... But this situation should settle down now that the war is over, and it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because some days ago an emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition arrived in Ark. Yes, but it's no ordinary visit. I don't. But that's a I want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written invitation to come to the Guild's house for dinner. We are talking about a representative of one of the world's most... Well, finding that out will be part of your job. Kalayans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like children to sweets. Now go. Come back to me once you've delivered the message.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Move along.
Walk blessed. It's good to...
Evening.
Malphas's blessings.
He no talk to Dur. He not bad. Talk to what? Emeth. The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps he right. But sailor life is rough. And the sea winds blow with thoughts just like that. Dul heard that pennies can help, but Dul not knows if true. Oh, he wants fight.
Oh, what do you want? You're not from
Dul
around here,
knows
are you?
fight. Show Dul what you made of. He has what he came here for. Fine, fine, fine! He won! Dul wants no pain. The Sham went bathing in house. He has what he came here for. Go now. Leave Dul alone.
She-Ra.
What blessed, my sir?
My sir.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, as if.
She should have seen that coming.
I always told her.
Monsieur? You just have to live with it.
So many strange faces. Well, isn't it
What?
Walk blessed, walk blessed. Has my sir come to indulge in the hot springs of the Larkses, or is my sir simply looking for a place to forget about life's daily sorrows? In either case, he will be required to pay a toll. Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me. Or is my sir simply looking for a place to forget? Unfortunately,
Let him in. I'll pay.
My dame, you should cover yourself with... Walk blessed, or is my sir simply looking for a place to forget
Let's
about
talk
life's
downstairs,
daily
shall we?
sorrows? In
I want
either
to
case,
indulge
he
in
will
these
be required
beautiful
to pay a toll
springs for
of
as long as I
57
can.
pennies.
As far as I know, yes. Déjà mon Elis. But let's save the introductions for later, shall we? It's cold up here. It does. Come on down.
Walk blessed.
Hello. Is it important? Hello. What is it? Are you coming? Depends on the business, I guess.
Yes? What are you doing here?
So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days, no one has. I thought I might as well take a look around the city. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to the gossip. Red madness, lost ones in the forests, crazed brigands. Phew! I have, but I've been warned that this DeLorean is a... how shall I say... a complicated character. I'm important, and I'll let you feel just how important by letting you wait. But I'm sure they have their reasons. Now, aren't you curious? But fine, why not? We want to buy an artifact from the Sickle. An ancient and powerful one. One of unmatched value. 2 golden testicles from a Vatir, each of them weighing 3 pounds. Sorry, I just had to. Jokes aside, I would be a bad merchant if I went around gossiping with confidential information, wouldn't I? Don't take it personally. Show me. Formal supper in the guild's house with DeLorean himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell DeLorean I'll be there. Thanks for delivering the message. Charming.
One more thing before you go. Urinal. I've heard that accent before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
Of course, that was it. And how is it that a traveler like you is now running errands for the Golden Sickle? Uh-huh. Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. And if you're in the mood for it, apparently there's a Chilean minstrel group in this city, and they perform in the tavern just next to the bathing house. I'll stay there for the time being, and I wouldn't mind a good chat. Now, aren't you subtle? Then walk blessed, as people here like to say.
So many strange faces.
Well, isn't it nice?
By Malthus, what kind of armor is that? Hello. Huh. You're not from around here, are you? I know that accent.
Yes?
What?
An Obolus, my son, please. Lord. Oh, thank you. You truly are.
It doesn't work, Magister. No matter how hard I try. Yes, and they have. You try.
Huh? Can I help you? I didn't tell them that already. They always go too easy on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? She? Oh, wonderful. That changes a lot. Not if they understand the meaning of responsibility and discipline. Now you'll get your pay. I will contact you if your services are needed once again, which will... Farewell. There's one more thing. This Dijam. What's your take on her? Most Kalayans up. Now go. You'll hear from me. Yes?
Of course. Your pay for having a chit-chat with that woman. Well, aren't you the eager one? Does all that money whet your appetite? Landlord Boric recently complained about rats in his granary, and we agreed to send him a ratter. That would be a job for you, wouldn't it? Oh, believe me, I know it's not as nice as lounging in the bathing house, but it has to be done.
It's about this new protector. Do you know where he is? Oh, Master DeLorean wishes to see you, my sir. At once, he said. It seemed to be something important.
Why? What's this about? The caravan?
Forgive me, my sir, but I don't know. Master DeLorne asked explicitly for the new protector.
Uh-huh. Then it seems someone else has to take care of the rats. Off you go. The guildmaster doesn't like to be kept waiting. Yes? Walk blessed. If only that man knew a thing or two about reliability.
What blessed, my sir? Mm-hmm.
As I said, without samples, I just can't say, my sir. I am sorry.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I don't have better news.
There you are. Thank you for coming so quickly. Look for yourself. Yes? Rhodus Trevian. I still remember when he was first hired in the trading post, similar to the way you were. Do you remember him? He led the caravan that was ambushed by those assassins. Rhodus was an urchin child from the Undercity. But unlike the others, he chose to fight his way out of his misery. Eventually, he made it into the Sickle. He was a disciplined, honest young man. Yet despite all his ambition, he never sought to surpass his path. He was a good person, always striving. I still remember when I granted him the Sickle's badge. I know it was you that brought it back to the trading post. I think it would have... Suffice it to say, there has been a disquieting development. We've found traces of poison in some of the corpses. Traces of Chilean poison. The petrified are sellswords, pathless and despicable people. But in the end, they are weapons, tools. So the question we have to ask... you say that so lightly. I think it's about time you... The reason the Blue Island Coalition is here is a bargain. Have you ever heard of the Green Scarabaeus, the idol of Morala? The goddess of Chile, yes. The Scarabaeus is made of a very rare gem that makes it one of the most valuable jewels in the civilized world. Well, as you might have figured, it was originally a Chilean who possessed it. Ralius Davul, to be precise, the founder of the Blue Island Coalition himself. And at that time, yes, I will spare you the details of how that came to be. But be assured that it was the result of hard and path-abiding work. However, the Blue Island Coalition contacted us about 6 moons ago, shortly after the Chilean Civil War was over. They want to buy the idol from us. A big one. Let's leave it at that. It is, to be honest, if circumstances... The fact that the Chileans, in all their greed, were forced to sell the symbol of their own goddess is almost an allegory for the way of living. But I suppose you also know that our country, ENDERAL, has seen better times. And of course, And before you ask, it is not as if we have to fear for our existence. But there are certain expenses we simply have to cover. Yes. Have you ever been to the Undercity? The house of the apothecari? The pest house, as it is lovingly called. The Sickle maintains it. We do our duty, that the Sickle respects the... And from this day, this land shall be your new home, and the threads of which ENDERAL's future shall be woven rest in your hand. Being of righteous path also means taking responsibility for... Rhoda certainly helped me see the Undercity with different eyes, yes. But that's not all. Yes. Unfortunately, it isn't, no. You are. It was foolish. But it was a mistake. I'm responsible for many good men and women that are... But be that as it may, we owe it to them to find the one who did this. And if the Blue Island Coalition really is behind it, then... You're right, but we have to be sure. Correct. We have to reconstruct the poison, and that's why I need you. It's called Dural Van, and it's made of... According to the Apothecarius, the thistles can be found in Golden Forest, and the stingers anywhere in the... Here. This should cover your expenses. And you have my word. If you help the Sickle in this matter, your reward will be generous. That's an admirable... Here's a list of the ingredients. This should be... Rash accusations without any evidence to back it up. Good luck, Protector. What about him? My relationship? What do you mean by that? Substitute son? By the righteous path, you say what is on your mind. I'll get... You know, If I take a look at this world as it is these days, I see so many things going wrong. Hardly anyone still respects the righteous path, save for the usual. When I grew up, it rode a saw, but that doesn't... Yes? I understand. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I don't have better news.
There you are. Thank you for coming so quickly. I don't think that's the right word for it. Rhodus Trevian. I still remember when he was first... Yes? Do you remember him? He led the caravan. Rhodus was a... Eventually, he was a disciplined, honest young man. He was... I know it was you that... So, do you remember him? We found traces of poison in some of the corpses. Traces of Chilean poison. The petrified are so... The reason. The blue... The goddess... The scarab... Well, as you might have... Yes. However, the Blue Island... A big one. It is. The fact that... But I suppose... And before you ask... Yes. Have you ever been to the Undercity? We do our... And from the... Being of righteous path, Rhoda certainly helped me... Yes. Unfortunately, it was a mistake. But be that as it may, we owe it to them to find the one who did this. You're right, but correct. According here, this should cover your expenses. That's an admirable. Here's a list of rash. Good luck, Protector.